Masculinity isn't toxic, you're just scared of it. The truth about masculinity: real masculinity has always been sacred, rooted in stillness, danger, and direction. Masculinity isn't toxic. What's toxic is the system that taught you to neuter your instincts. You weren't born to be passive. We were taught that strength must be softened. The hidden fear, right? We don't fear being a man, we fear being misunderstood as the wrong kind of man. In ancient cultures, masculine was a sword and the silence, not domination, but instead direction. We've forgotten how to wield masculinity without guilt. You know, we stop leading because we don't want to seem as controlling. We stop protecting because we don't want to look possessive. We stop speaking with force because it feels like violence. But true masculinity isn't a bully. It's not domination, but instead direction. It's not ego, but instead structure. It's not noise, but instead nerve. And we have forgotten to wield it. Rebuilding masculinity, all right? We first must recognize the problem. Modern society has confused healthy masculinity with toxic behavior. Next, we have to understand the traits. True masculinity combines stillness, clarity, boundaries, and archetypes. Next, practice deliberately. Real building requires conscious effort and specific practices. Step number one is nervous system supremacy. Wake up in the morning, find a quiet space for 3 minutes each morning, breathe in slow, inhale for 4 counts, and exhale for 6 counts. And then feel everything. Notice air on skin, pressure on chair, the world around you. Notice your thoughts, notice your heartbeat, notice tension. Notice everything and be present in the now. And then affirm, I am the still point. The world can move, I do not. Remember, I am the still point. The world can move, I do not. Be the observer. Be the stillness in everything you experience. Masculine energy isn't thought based, it's frequency based. People feel your nervous system before they hear your words. Calm presence is equal to primal leadership. Next, withdraw the performative gaze. Okay? Being seen through others' eyes traps you in performance. Spend one full day living without referencing your imaginary audience. Alright? Everyone makes up scenarios, especially before action is taken, or I'll say it's normal to imagine that because we're going to stop doing exactly that. So that means speak without imagining how you'll be perceived, make decisions without what would they think, post online without predicting the feedback, and anytime you notice the gaze creeping in, whisper to yourself, no one is watching, just me, and act raw and unfiltered. All right? Learn to stop imagining scenarios. When we stop living through imagined perception, our authentic masculine clarity reactivates. We're no longer fragmented between self and performance. We're whole, and wholeness feels powerful without effort. Next is grounded boundaries. Select one situation where so the plan is we would select one situation where we usually bend to others' wills. And then we're going to set clear boundaries. I won't be attending, that's not how I operate. Next, we hold down the space. We don't explain, we don't fill in the silence, we don't chase comfort. Next, we realize that boundaries prove we're in command of our field. Boundaries aren't built to protect our time. They're proof that we're in command of our field. We don't need to shout. We just need to stop leaking power through permission seeking. Mythic masculinity. In Jungian psychology, masculinity isn't one thing. It's the king, the warrior, the magician, and the lover. So, to start off with the king, we're going to fix our posture, speak in conclusions, make decisions quickly. Next, we have the warrior. Next, we have the warrior. We do something difficult on purpose and with no reward. Next is the magician. We withhold emotions, analyze them, name them, and don't react. Last, we have the lover. Turn off the world, cook, touch, write, open, then close. Masculinity isn't just one trait, it's a rotating wheel of energies. Men feel lost when they lock into only one. True power comes from access to all four without apology. Last, redefine masculinity on our own terms. Masculinity isn't toxic, but fear of masculine essence is very dangerous. It's dangerous to our identity, our purpose, and our ability to lead. The world doesn't need softer men, it needs clearer ones. Men who can stand still while being misunderstood, men who can cut cleanly but kindly, and men who can love deeply without collapsing into chaos. Reclaim your right to be sharp, sacred, stoic, warm, silent, and decisive. We are not here to be liked, we are here to be aligned. All in all, if you struggle with accountability, I'm here to help. Hit up my Calendly and let's cook.